Saturday is reveal day. It is the Warhammer 40,000 reveals for Tyranids or Space Marines, or as I keep saying, it's going to be both. Now in this video, as I always do when there is a reveal show, I'm going to go and give you my predictions. What I would like to see added with a little bit of rumor spice, which has been whispering out in the warp. So let's jump in, and as always, let's get waffling. Now, just to bring everyone on the same level, I just want to explain what the hell this reveal show is all about. This is connected with the launch box set for Warhammer 40,000 10th edition, something called the Battle of Ogram. Games Workshop did a website where you got to vote either Tyranids or Space Marines. The winner is going to get their brand new range all shown off. Now, I say that they're going to show off both ranges because I think whoever wins is going to get their range shown first, just at this event, and then the other race will follow at this event as well. That's all it is. So if the Tyranids win, the Tyranids will get all their things on Saturday, followed by the Space Marines. If Space Marines win, they'll get all their things, followed by the Tyranids on the same show. That is how I perceive it. That's what I think that Games Workshop's going to do. They're not going to just completely ignore a bunch of models to get hype out there and potentially harm sales. GW's a business. They're not going to do that. So calm down. Everyone, calm the hell down. Everyone is going to get their model shown off. And this leads us into the prediction part of the video. What is going to be shown off for the Tyranids and Space Marines? So let's indeed start with the Tyranids, since a lot of people call me a Xenoist on this channel because I don't talk enough about Xenos factions. I'm going to start with the Tyranids. So what have we already seen? Obviously, we've seen everything that's in the 10th edition box set, all the brand new models in there. And we've also seen the brand new Death Leaper, if I'm not mistaken. That was the one that had the kind of like skin skirt, and a lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it because of the skin skirt. I personally liked it. I thought it was a great model. I'll put it up in the background and stuff so people can identify what I'm actually talking about. Now, for other rumored stuff, other whispers, other predictions, I think the Tyranids, of course, are receiving the same treatment as the Necrons did in 9th edition. I've always said this from the start. So when it comes to their range, and you look at their range actually on the GW website, there's a lot more stuff that needs love. Now, connecting this with some of the rumorverse that's out there, Gene Stealers are one. Now, the thing with Gene Stealers is that apparently they're going to be in a Kill Team box set. So they're either going to show them off on this Saturday, or they're probably going to wait maybe till Nova or something, where it's more like those kind of box set reveals. But saying that, the first big box set that's coming out for Kill Team is brand new Striking Scorpions and brand new Space Marine Scouts, which we'll get onto that in a second when we get onto the Space Marine stuff. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do with the Gene Stealers. My only problem with them holding back the Gene Stealers is that when they release the Tyranid Codex, which is going to be coming at the end of summer along with the Space Marine Codex, is that surely they're going to have promotional images in there, you know, like when you see like all the range on like these nice double spread pages of all like the new models. Surely they're not going to include the old Gene Stealers in there when potentially there's new Gene Stealers just on the horizon. It would be absolutely stupid for GW to do that. And one of the big, huge models to talk about, and everyone's been talking about, is actually in all the brand new books now and stuff like that. It's in the brand new Leviathan book anyway. It's one of the main things of the brand new Leviathan book, is the known Emissary. Now, the few things that we know about this, especially from the book, is that the Space Marine in there described it as the biggest Tyranid that he's ever seen. So I don't know if he's seen like Swarm Lords or anything like that, but this is the biggest Tyranid. Like when it literally was walking down like the ship, the ship was shaking, or like the hallway was shaking. That is how big this Norn Emissary is. The Norn Emissary, when it comes to rules and how it's going to work on the battlefield, basically it's kind of like an assassin. It takes away the leadership on the battlefield, so the body dies. If you haven't got anyone to lead you, you're basically going to disarray. So maybe it's kind of like a deep striking unit or something like that. I'm very excited to see this. Apparently it's going to be like one of these centerpiece models, so if they do pull it off, I really want to see something big, cunning, brutal, scary as a Tyranid model, as a centerpiece Tyranid model as well. And also adding to the Norn Emissary, as I've stated before, apparently this is supposed to be a dual kit. You get a Norn Emissary, but you also have an option to build something called a Norn Assimilator. I haven't really learned or know really anything about that at all. I'm currently reading Leviathan at the moment, and there's nothing mentioned of a Norn Assimilator in there. So at this point, I kind of want to believe it, but I don't as well. Like, is it going to be like something big and centerpiece, just like the Norn Emissary, or is it going to be something completely different? Apparently, like the Norn Emissary is kind of like the alien Queen Mother from Aliens and stuff like that, if that's how you want to think about it. Think of it like cross between that and like a really big gene stealer. That's how it's described to me. Hopefully that turns out to be true, because that sounds absolutely badass. More Tyranid stuff as well. Again, predictions, theories, rumors added to this is a brand new Biovore model. The Biovore model, I'll put it in the background so you can visualize it for yourself. If anything needs an update, it's definitely this model. Back in the day when we were all young and we're all going at it and throwing dice and, you know, having the fun times, I'm sure this was the bee's knees. But now, yeah, it doesn't look too good on the tabletop compared to all like the new fancy sculpt. So hopefully this turns out to be true, and we get this model added to the rest of the range refresh that we've already got. When it really comes to the Tyranids, as I always say, and some people get mad at this, by the way, because I don't know every Xenos race in and out, even though, like, you know, I mean, I'm a 40k fan. Yes, I'm a 40k fan, but my speciality, guess what? It's Space Marines. Who would have thought it? When it comes to the Tyranids themselves, I need you. I need you to help me out here. Like, what do you think is the big Tyranid models that need all the love? Like I've just mentioned, like the Gene Stealers, the Biovore, the Norn Emissary that's coming out. Everything else that's been in that box set, the 10th edition box set that we've already got, ignore all that. Is there anything a part of the range now that desperately needs that range refresh, that an updated model to make the Tyranid faction work on the tabletop? Like, don't give me like Forge World stuff that hardly no one takes. I'm on about like the proper core elements of the Tyranid forces. Let me know in the comment section down below, because I really would love to see that from you Tyranid players. Now, pushing forward into the Space Marine stuff, predictions, reveals, rumors, everything attached to this, I'm probably going to sound like a broken record now for the first part of this, because I've talked about this so many times before. We've heard rumors about a brand new Jump Assault Captain. We've heard rumors about new Jump Assault Intercessors. No, they are not Vanguard or anything like that. Apparently, they're called Jump Assault Intercessors. The kit which that they have, apparently they're just like normal Assault Intercessors, but they can move further. They have a jump kit on them, and then they can just, you know, just do extra things. Like, I've been told that there's no like power fists, power swords, power axes. A part of that, you know, the only person that will have a power weapon potentially is the sergeant leading the squad. I don't know what that could be. Could that be like a thunder hammer, a power fist, power sword? Who the hell knows at this point. Another one that we've spoken about, of course, is the chaplain in Terminator armor. When it comes to Terminators now, we've got this brand new scale, so expect a lot of new units being made to this new scale. And one of the first ones is that Terminator Chaplain. I'm hearing that it's coming with a shield and, you know, the Crozius, a multi-part Crozius. You're going to have two options to build the Crozius. So if that turns out right, which I really think it will, I am definitely going to be buying that day one, because a shield Chaplain in Terminator armor, that just screams absolutely badass to you. Scouts, as I mentioned just at the start of the video, scouts are a really big talking point. Apparently we are getting new scouts. They're going to be based on what the neophytes were with the Black Templars, but more Space Marine-ish, scoutish, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, that's how it was explained to me. But apparently that's coming in the Kill Team box set, and the Kill Team new season is going to be launching again at the end of summer. So really the same time The Space Marine stuff is launching, but it's going to be in its own separate box to start with. That's going to be the Kill Team box. That'll run for how long it'll run for. Hopefully it won't sell out in a day like all the rest of the Kill Team stuff. And in a couple of months, that'll sell separately. Yeah, you're going to have like one scout in that box, apparently, and like, you know, all the other different options you can expect with scouts. But we are getting new Space Marine scouts. I truly believe that. I'm 99.9% behind that rumor. Now, for other things that I would like to see, me as a Space Marine fan, this is like my area. I would love to see another tank for Space Marines. I would love to see an aircraft dedicated to Space Marines, some more heavy weapon squads. We've basically just got like the Flamer squad. We've already got like Plasma. I think it'd be pretty cool if we actually went down like the rabbit hole and got like a Neo Volkite squad. Like Neo Volkite is like a thing now in Warhammer 40,000. It's not Volkite, it's Neo Volkite. That's what they call it. So maybe like a Neo Volkite squad. A Grav Gun squad could be pretty cool. We know Primaris or a Primaris has a Grav Gun, and that is Targaridon for the Imperial Fist. If you look at him with his Gravis armor, he's got like a little power pack mounted Gravis gun. So we know that they have the technology for Primaris Marines to wield that, so why don't we have like a squad of it, or maybe, you know, an upgrade kit for battle line troops like intercessors? I don't know, just something to add to that table to give us more options on the battlefield to purge the enemies of mankind. Now, one more thing I want to talk about is other things that are going to be shown off at this event. Yes, I'm predicting the Tyranids and the Space Marines, but also stuff attached to them, which is their codexes. I think we may get a little preview inside of that, like what the cover's going to look like, you know, like some of the rule options in there, maybe some of the stratagems. Maybe we'll even get a release date. Like, this is going to be coming in August, September, etc., etc. Let all the hype begin. That type of thing, which we may see. And with that, I'm super excited to see what we get this Saturday. If it is just Tyranids, then I'll be happy for the Tyranids. If it is just Space Marines, then I'll be happy for the Space Marines. But I am 100% sure, I'm putting everything on the line here, that they're going to be showing everything at this Saturday event. And of course, I'm going to be doing my watch along with it on the Saturday. It kicks off at 2 p.m. British time, at my time, you know, the global time. We made time. Yeah, I'll probably go in live like an hour now before that. And we'll just have some banter, some quizzes, maybe some giveaways and stuff on the day to, you know, get everyone happy, cheering and excited for what we're about to see. Anyway, enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. I'll have a nice little chin wag down there as we always do. See ya. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves and bye-bye.